Just 1 year ago, a community was forever changed by an act of violence.
It was November 30th of 2021, just before 1 p.m. when a gunman opened fire inside of Oxford High School, cutting short the lives of 4 fellow students. And now today, all across the state, tributes are going to be held in honor of those 4 promising students: Hannah St. Juliana, also Tate Meir, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Schilling. In the years since that tragedy at Oxford High School, students have been leaning on each other to navigate this new world that's changed their lives forever as survivors. Some students have also turned their pain into advocacy.
Yes, and Christy McDonald has more on the new student group at Oxford High School called No Future Without Today.
Like every student who was at Oxford High School on November 30th, 2021, senior Dylan Morris is forever changed.
And we've gone through something that nobody should ever have to go through.
You know, the simple question is not so simple, but it's, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Trying to make sure that I am doing this work that I'm doing in terms of gun violence prevention, while also taking care of myself.
The ordinary life of a student, playing in the orchestra, sending out college apps. Dylan's also balancing the extraordinary, teaming up with fellow students to start the nonprofit No Future Without Today, advocating for gun violence prevention.
That must not have been easy, because I can only imagine the emotions surrounding what should we do next, and everyone having very different ideas about what to do next.
Exactly. There were a lot of different ideas of how we should go about this, especially coming from a perspective after the shooting when things are so tough. Trying to come up with how to create such an organization was tough. Going through mental turmoil and healing, going through grief. And so alongside co-founders Maddie Johnson, she was the friend of Madison Baldwin, and Rita St. Juliana, sister to Hannah St. Juliana, we came up with the idea of No Future Without Today.
The group launched in June with a 600-person strong march through Oxford, pushing for common sense gun laws, safe storage, red flag laws, and quality mental health care access.
Also making sure that kids are not falling through the cracks at school. So making sure that we're implementing social emotional learning into school curriculum, making sure that instruction is trauma informed.
The group also linked up with families from Sandy Hook in Washington, D.C. this fall to rally for an end to gun violence, and will now turn their attention to lobbying the new state legislature in January.
I hope that we're able to pass some meaningful laws. The moment the shooter gained access to the unlocked firearm and decided to use it in that hallway was the moment that we lost our childhoods.
Dylan hopes to expand No Future Without Today to other schools across the state so they can advocate together.